Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. HURIWA warns Buhari against setting up IGBOs for genocides. The Human Rights Writer Association of Nigeria has warned President Muhammadu Buhari against setting up IGBOs for possible homicides in the country. The group said that the president has kept silent while his officials, as called Northern supporters, have embraced on massive anti-Igbo systematism. HURIWA alleges that presidential officials are adopting discriminatory politics which may ignite genetic attack on Igbo nativity residing outside their geopolitical region. In a statement by his national coordinator Emmanuel and National Media Affairs Director Yusuf, NUWIRA figured Transportation Minister Rotimi Amechi and Inspector General of Police Mohammed Adamu as two key officers that by words and actions exposed the Igbo to hate crime. The group also identified a number of organizations and individuals also stirring hate against Igbos. HURIWA said the president should act fast as a statement to stop the trends to avoid a repetition of Rwanda type of genotype in Nigeria. The trend has assumed a worry dissemination demanding swift institutional response from the federal government of Nigeria to stop any genocide from happening. The group also stressed that President Muhammadu Buhari should neglect the primary duty of the government, has neglected the primary duty of the government, which is to protect the lives and property of her citizens. Buhari has been called upon not to cause another genocide in Igbo land. We know the marginalization that has been done to the Igbo people. We know how they've been seriously marginalized. We know how the Igbos, since Nigerian independence have really been marginalized. They've not been people that have been accepted, to become part of the political settings. And the reason being that some of the other Igbo people that have come out. So my people, we need to stop this marginalization that is being done to the Igbos. The Yorubas, the Southwest, South have had a turn in presidency, but not the Igbo man since after the Civil War. We need to stop this and we need to make sure that Buhari doesn't continue this again. People like Amechi and others that have risen to great heights in government should work together to see that the Igbo man gets a fair place in politics. We should stop marginalizing the Igbos. We should, because Nigeria needs, I don't blame them for saying they want to, get their own republic. It's because of the way they've been treated in a country like Nigeria. If they felt inclusive, if they felt included and treated fairly, I don't think that would have arisen. But they've not felt included in the government. Who is the Senate president? Who is the president? Who is the vice president? Who is the chief of Air Force, chief of Navy, chief of police? To mention but a few key positions and places in the country. Who is the head of Senate? Who is the head of the House of Representatives? So they have seriously been marginalized. That's what is going on in Nigeria, and that's why the Indigbos are seriously clamoring for Biafra and saying, you know what, we want to go on our own. Look at what happened in Nigeria, the Nigerian Civil War, where the Biafrans were seriously, where that evil happened in Nigeria. The government has not duly compensated the Igbo man. They've not duly, put things in order to make the Igbo man feel like part. Those wounds have not been healed. It's not even part of our history books yet to say those things that really happened in Nigeria. As a child, I never really knew of what happened about the Civil War. I didn't really know about it. I got to know about it as I began to grow up as an adult, basically as an adult, not as a child, not, things like that. In civilized country, no history go untold. People like Gowon, Yakubu Gowon, things they did for the country. And now look at Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu is one man, that is in exile now. His parents will be buried on the 14th of February, and what has Buhari done now? Send battalion of armies and policemen to the states, and they've been causing trouble, since the date of the burial has been announced, forgetting and not focusing on what really matters to the country at this time. Insecurity situation in the country, to mention but a few, evil that is really prevalent in the country now, things that are happening that should not be heard of, various things that are happening, and all they can do is deploy their men to Nnamdi Kanu's hometown, policemen all over, and are putting threats on all the people, telling them that if anyone comes bearing the Biafra flag and all that, calling on the IGBOs not to IPOBs not to attend the burial. These are all threats, and I think, in my own opinion, Buhari should even attend that burial, and that will go a long way to show that it will give him a good light, rather than what he's doing presently now in the country. We need to stop this marginalization of the Igbos. The Igbo man needs, they are good people. They are hardworking people. They are hardworking people, people that when they go wherever they go to, they build life. They build a communal life. They help the economy to get better. They integrate into the society, into the environment wherever they get to. These are people that should not be marginalized, And I want to say here that Igbos need to work together as one people, need to work together. All this, please refer to the news I read yesterday about the 5 governors from the Igbo land, called on a meeting, and all the traditional rulers were there. The meeting was supposed to start by 9, and by 2 o'clock was when they started coming. When these old men, traditional leaders, have been there for a long time, it goes to show that they don't have respect for themselves. So how can they really be respected? It goes to show that they don't value their people, because the way you treat somebody shows how much of dignity and respect you have for that person. Can Buhari call for a meeting for 9 o'clock and you'll be there by 2 o'clock? So why would you treat your traditional leaders like that? It shows that you have no regard. And guess the issues that wanted to be discussed that would have been discussed in that meeting. The issues were security, how they can come together. Look at what happened in the Southwest. 5 governors came together and put up together Operation Amuteku to make sure that there is security of life and property of their people. Because of what is happening, Buhari's men being stationed all around, Fulani headsmen, is all a strategy to try and displace real Nigerian citizens for them to have a home. And instead of them to come together to discuss with the traditional leaders and rulers how they can make the lives and property of people safe, how they can work together, it's another thing that they are doing. They are just working and behaving, doing what they shouldn't do. We really need to work together. We really need to stop this. If you want to be respected, then you respect yourself. If you want the nation to respect you, then all the Igbo clans community needs to come together and work as one entity and work as one people, and stop, working against one another. I want to say here, please like, share, subscribe, click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. We are here to keep you up to date with all that is going on in Nigeria. I want to say to the Igbo people, please work together. Make sure that it counts. It's what you do that counts. If you don't respect yourself, if you don't put things together, nobody will put them together for you. We need to stop allowing the evil to prevail in our land. We need to work together. You have a voice, please use it. You have a voice, please use it. You have a voice, please use it. you know. And one of the ways you can use your voice is by liking, sharing, subscribing, clicking on your notification button. Help this news to travel far. What it does is that it makes the news to travel, and it gives us that edge, and we are able to do more, and the nations of the world is able to know what is happening in Nigeria. Thanks for listening. God bless. Have a good day. Bye.